Did you know that in Sri Lanka, two schools have been locked in a fierce cricket rivalry for nearly a century and a half? A rivalry so intense it holds the title of the second longest uninterrupted cricket series in the entire world. But here's the twist: this isn't just a match, it's a battle that has shaped the country's history, producing prime ministers, a president, statesmen, war heroes, and cricketing legends. What is it about this encounter that draws thousands, students, alumni, and fans year after year? Why do they flood the stadium? Not just to watch a game, but to experience something much larger, something unforgettable. This is no ordinary school rivalry. This is the Battle of the Blues, Royal College Colombo versus St. Thomas's College Mount Lavinia. A battle that has survived empires, weathered wars, and become a symbol of Sri Lanka's sporting soul. So, what's the secret behind this legendary clash? Stay with me as we peel back the layers of history, tradition, and fierce competition to uncover the untold story of the Battle of the Blues, where cricket becomes a battleground and every match could birth a new legend. Now, before we dive into the action, let's clear something up. Why is it called the Battle of the Blues? Well, the name stems from the signature colors of both these schools. Royal College Colombo proudly dons blue and gold, while St. Thomas's College marches under blue and black. As blue is common in both school flags, it is called the Battle of the Blues. But this rivalry is not just about colors, it's about heritage, about carrying forward a tradition that has been passed down through generations. But how did it all begin? To uncover that, let's rewind all the way back to the 1870s, a time when cricket was still finding its feet in Ceylon, a British colony at the time, and when British influence had firmly woven itself into the fabric of elite education. Cricket wasn't just a sport back then, it was a social institution, a mark of distinction, and a way to elevate one's status in society. Enter Ashley Walker, the man often hailed as the father of Sri Lankan cricket. A Cambridge Blue, Walker wasn't just any cricket enthusiast. He was the one who introduced what would later become the iconic Battle of the Blues. Imagine this, it's around 1876, and Walker arrives in Ceylon not as a player, but as a tutor at Colombo Academy, today's Royal College, which was then located in Petta. But he wasn't just shaping minds in the classroom, he was shaping the future of school cricket. Walker also served as the principal inspector of schools in Ceylon from 1890 all the way until 1894 and again in 1895 and 1901. Walker's love for cricket was contagious, sparking a passion in his students. He didn't just coach, he inspired. Under his leadership in 1878, Royal College, then Colombo Academy, faced off against St. Thomas's, which was then located in Mutwal, Modhera, in a series of historic matches. The very first recorded encounter, however, took place in 1879 on the hallowed grounds of Golface Green, where today's school cricket tradition was born. In that thrilling match, Walker himself stole the spotlight, taking 7 wickets and securing a royal victory. And just like that, the fire was ignited, and what started as a single match was the spark that would set off a rivalry, one that would stretch across generations. But wait, St. Thomas's College wasn't a newcomer to cricket either. They had already laid their foundations in 1864 when they played their first recorded match against a small pass cricket club. Fast forward to 1880, and the first official Royal Thomian match exclusively for schoolboys took place. The outcome? A thrilling 62-run victory for Royal College with J.W. De Silva captaining the Royal team and F.W. MacDonald leading St. Thomas's. The match was held at what is now the site of the Taj Samudra Hotel. And just like that, the battle that we know today as the Royal Thomian was born, marking the beginning of one of the most iconic rivalries in Sri Lankan history. Can you feel the excitement? This is only the start. Through the decades, the Battle of the Blues has been more than just a cricket match. It has been a proving ground for some of Sri Lanka's most influential figures, national leaders, freedom fighters, and cricketing icons who once wore their school colours and took to the field. Among them was Junius Richard Jayawardena, JR, Sri Lanka's first executive president who once walked out in Royal College's colours. Then there was Sir John Kotalabala, who would later become the nation's third Prime Minister, also a proud royalist. From the other side of the crease stood D.S. Senanayake, Sri Lanka's founding father and the first Prime Minister, a Thomian through and through, as were his sons Dudley Senanayake, who would also rise to become Ceylon's Prime Minister, and Robert Senanayake. And this legendary match wasn't just a platform for statesmen. It was also graced by national heroes like Edward Pedris, the freedom fighter who made his mark in Sri Lankan history, and Basil Horsfall, the only Ceylonese recipient of the Victoria Cross, both of whom played for St. Thomas's College. Beyond politics, this historic encounter has also produced cricketing giants who went on to shine on the international stage. From Royal College Colombo, legends like Dr. C.H. Gunasekara, Saga Jayavikrama, former captain of Ceylon team FC Diseram, Channa Gunasekara and Ranjan Madugalla left their mark on the sport. Meanwhile, St. Thomas's College gave the world cricketing titans such as Vernon Prince, A.C. Ahmed, Pakia Sothi Saravanamuttu, Michael Teixeira, Anura Tennakon, and Duleep Mendes. The Saravanamuttu legacy runs deep. Pakia Sothi's brothers Manika Sothi and Sapyataranja Jyoti Saravanamuttu captained St. Thomas's College cricket teams in 1914 and 1918 respectively. Fast forward to today, and the Battle of the Blues has transcended the boundaries of cricket. It has become a cultural phenomenon, a grand festival of school spirit unlike any other in Sri Lanka. In the days leading up to the match, Colombo transforms. The cycle parade takes over the streets as students mount bikes, trucks, and even elephants in past years, celebrating their school's pride. At Royal College Colombo's General Assembly, thousands of students cheer as their first 11 team is introduced, a moment of immense pride. And let's not forget the mini battle and the big debate which add to the excitement of the occasion. But what makes this match truly unique, however, is the spirit in which it is played. Despite the fierce rivalry, an unspoken bond of respect exists between these two schools. The boys' tents, filled with supporters from each side, stand next to each other, separated by nothing more than a thin boundary. And in a tradition that highlights the deep-rooted camaraderie of this event, prefects from each school cross over to lead cheers for their rivals, embodying the values of respect and sportsmanship. Since its inception, the Battle of the Blues has never been halted, not by war, not by political turmoil, and not even by a global pandemic. It's more than a cricket match, it's a testament to resilience, a symbol of heritage, and a celebration of brotherhood. For nearly a century and a half, generations have walked onto this battlefield, fought with honor, and left behind stories that will be told for years to come. And as long as March arrives each year, history will continue to be written on this sacred cricketing stage. Until next time, this is me, Zamir Karim, signing off, uncovering history one story at a time. And for those who are eager to explore more about this legendary encounter, please check out the sources and recommended readings mentioned in the description below. And if you wish to reach out, please feel free to contact me at tuanzamirwrites@gmail.com. Take care and God bless you all.